All right, let's do the coin of the week. You guys getting sick of this yet? Because I'm not. I'm not getting sick of this. I find this stuff fascinating. First of all, the coin of the week this week is a 500 livre piece from Lebanon. And I'm going to tell you something. This is the luckiest coin yet. The luckiest coin yet. First of all, obviously we missed last week, and so I had been carrying this in my pocket for 2 weeks now. And I usually, like today, I'll go and I'll switch this out for another coin of the week, and then I'll talk about that one next week. Or maybe it'll be a bill, a newt. Maybe I'll shake it up on you. But I had it for 2 weeks in a row, and so I played my usual games, $20 on the scratchers every Friday. Friday, I go and buy $20 of scratchers. I win $60. Not enough for me to cash out. Okay, so I take it. I'll go put it back, $60 back in the machine. Spit out a bunch of six more cards. Scratch those. I won $40. Not enough to cash out, so I pump those back in there. 4 more cards. I won $100. I cashed out. The next Friday, another 20 into the machine. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Another $100. So this coin right here is the luckiest coin of the week so far, and I won $200 on it, which is nice. So I really like this coin. I'm keeping it in a special place. This is the luckiest one. I think by my math, like I said, I'm bad at math, but by my math, it's 1,000% lucky. Yep. Yeah, I won 80, 60, 100, 100. Yeah. 500 Livre Coin. This is a 500. It's also called 500 lira or 500 Lebanese pounds. Circulation coin from Lebanon. It's very low purchasing power, 500, due to economic situation in Lebanon. Obviously, you've heard of Lebanon being mentioned in the news. Lebanon has dealing with Hezbollah, and this is the problem with when Islamic culture invades your nation. Once the population gets to be about 10%, they're like, you all need to live like we do, and you're like, what? And so that's why tolerance of these people is just you can't do it. You can't tolerate them. And so because of this, all the stuff that's going on in Lebanon with Hezbollah and Israel, they're shooting at each other. It drives down their currency. It drives down the value of their money. Anyway, but it's made out of nickel-plated steel or steel-plated nickel. Well, which is it? It's about 24.5 millimeters in diameter and about 6 grams of weight. It has a plain edge, so it's great for spinning and not so great for scratching. You got a little digs in the cards sometimes. Anyway, it was issued from 95 to 2009. I believe that what's the year 96 on this one? Yep. All right. One side. Did I miss the obverse side? Okay. Head side. All right. Features a stylized cedar tree, national symbol of Lebanon, Arabic inscriptions meaning Bank of Lebanon, 500 livres, and the year 1997 or 1996. There's 2 different dates on there. That's weird. The tail side has a large 500 in the center with livres and Banque du Liban. Below, dated 1996. So even you see this, right? Segmented, thick, circular border design. It's negligible in terms of collectability. It's typically very low in value, 25 cents. Uncirculate? No, it's worth way more than that to me. It's worth about $200 to me. Standard issue coin from the Central Bank of Lebanon. Part of the post-Civil War currency that used the cedar tree. It's a prominent national emblem. Lebanon has issued updated versions of 500 livres since, with some security features like latent images of cedars. Huh. But yours is an earlier nickel-plated type. Yeah. That's what I mean about when your population gets invaded with Muslims, because that's what happened with the Civil War. Too many Muslims came in there, and they're like, hey, everyone needs to live like we do. And they're like, gee, there's creepers. There's lots of different religions in Lebanon, Christians, Jews, Jews and Druze. And so, Lebanon used to be a very great country when the Christians ran it, but too many Muslims, and it becomes a problem, just like in Dearborn, Michigan. You could say it's like, oh, the Muslims aren't even close to 10% of the national population. But when you're talking about a town like Dearborn, Michigan, and their population is above 10%, then you get calls to prayer.
The madman loves you all.